Breaking news. 8 days after swearing in, court delivers big verdicts on Tinubu, APC, over 25% FCT votes. You're welcome to this news, and thank you for tuning in to this channel. But please don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. To the news details, carefully listen to the end. In a recent ruling, the Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed a lawsuit filed by 5 residents of the Federal Capital Territory who sought to prevent the inauguration of Bola Tinubu as the President of Nigeria. Presiding Judge Ägäīñst delivered the verdicts, ordering the lawyer representing the residents to pay a sum of 10 million naira each to the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN. This decision comes only 8 days after Bola Tinubu assumed office as the 16th President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In his inaugural address on May 29, the newly elected president made a significant policy announcement aimed at alleviating the strain on government finances. Tinubu declared an end to the decades-long subsidy on petroleum products, stating fuel subsidy is gone, before a packed crowd in the capital city in Abuja. The subsidy on petroleum products has been a contentious issue in Nigeria, with previous governments attempting but failing to abolish it. The subsidy was initially introduced in the 1970s due to Nigerians' inability to refine enough crude oil to meet local demand, resulting in the country importing petroleum products that were sold at a government set price. However, the subsidy has become a massive burden on public finances, with 4.3 trillion naira, approximately $9.3 billion, spent on it last year alone. This year, 3.36 trillion naira was allocated to the subsidy for the first half of the year. President Tinubu argued that the subsidy could no longer be justified and that the funds previously allocated to it would now be directed towards public infrastructure and improving the lives of the Nigerian people. The exact timeline for implementing this new policy remains unclear, but it is anticipated that ending the subsidy would lead to an increase in petrol prices, potentially affecting other prices as well. As Nigeria's largest democracy, the country faces formidable economic and security challenges. President Tinubu, at 71 years old, succeeds Muhammadu Buhari, who served 2 terms as president. The new president is under pressure to tackle the ongoing economic crisis, characterized by high inflation rates, rampant unemployment, and a declining oil industry. In his inaugural address, Tinubu acknowledged these challenges and promised to release his administration's economic roadmap in the coming weeks. While President Tinubu won the February election with 37% of the votes, his victory is being contested in courts by his main rival, Atiku Abubakar, and Labour Party Peter Obi, who received 29% and 25% of the vote respectively. The opposition candidates claimed that the election results were manipulated. President Tinubu, however, emphasized his commitment to bridging political divides and described the election as hard fought, suggesting an improvement in its quality compared to previous ones. During his speech, President Tinubu also expressed his intention to include women and young people prominently in his administration. He hinted at bolstering security measures to address the prevailing security crisis, which includes rampant kidnappings for ransom. As a former governor of Lagos State, Tinubu is actually known for revitalizing Nigerians' commercial hub, and his supporters anticipate that he's going to bring a technocratic and thoughtful approach to running the country. And that is what he has started to do since the first day of his administration. The president, who actually looked that this first subsidy would ask to be removed because the money being spent on it is enough to build infrastructure to turn the lives of Nigerians around. So he believes that removing the subsidy will do all this and will help him achieve Nigerians not suffering any longer. But removing the fuel subsidy will also affect everything in the country. That is, when the petrol prices goes up, everything will also increase. We have high rates because the marketers will say they make use of petrol to go get the goods they want to sell. But the president is actually of the positive mindset that if Nigerians can work together with him, despite the fact that most people do not want him as president, but if they can work together with him, he's going to achieve the things in which needs to be achieved, and he wants to look into the insecurity that is going on in the country, the rampant killings, rampant kidnappings for ransom, and also make sure that the lives of Nigerians are good. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view to this? Kindly share your view in the comment section. But don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.